Alpha Group introducing Laura Balkeo, William Bradshaw, Carlicia Benjamin, Pedro Barona, Jamal Alexander, Janine Brooks, and Cliff Baumgardner, recorded in iMovie on Filmstrip, presenting The Next Big Thing.
Hello, my name is William Bradshaw. My podcast, I chose The Next Big Thing. The next big thing I believe in the film industry will be switching from film to digital recording devices. Film in itself is pretty bulky, and it's pretty expensive compared to digital. I also think that with digital, we'll be able to record more footage and not worry about all the access film and all the editing that comes later. I mean, there's still going to be a lot of editing, but perhaps it won't be as expensive as film was. Also, the compactness of just where you can store the information can lead for us to build smaller recording devices, smaller cameras, which is a lot easier for us to hold and manipulate in shots. So I figured the smaller the better. And not only that, but perhaps microphones and the cameras will be just as small. Here I have a picture of a crane, I believe, and usually it has like a big camera at the end. Maybe in the future there'll be like smaller cameras and smaller cranes and just overall more portability for cameras. And this is what I think is going to be the next big thing in the film industry. Thanks for watching.
Computerized contact lens is the next best thing to come in the near future. We live in a world filled with modern day technology and handheld gadgets that we simply cannot live without. Can you imagine a world without computers, iPads, iPhones, or even smartphones? I can. I believe it was somewhere back in BC, before Calicia. Technology today is moving so fast that we are only decades away from actually becoming like the Jetsons. Innovation of today consists of electrical automobiles, spaceships that will let you travel to outer space, 3D holograms, and 3D printers. But there is only one innovation that has caught my eye, and that is the computerized contact, which consists of a LED light, electrical components and circuits, a sapphire chip, an antenna, and display circuits, and so much more. The creator behind the spectacular innovation is Professor Babak Pervez. According to Pervez and his engineers, this device could be used for navigation, for gaming, and for other entertainment purposes, and also to monitor someone's health and safety. Pervez and his team of expert engineers still has a lot of work to do in order to perfect this computerized contact lens. Pervez's goal is to make the computerized contact lens feel like normal contact lenses. It will also allow you to take your display with you wherever you may go. The computer contact lens will be the next best thing in technology in the near future.
Hello. What I chose for the next big thing is a microphone. Not just any microphone, of course. The microphone I chose to think of myself is a kind of noise isolation microphone. A type of microphone where you could just record anything anywhere and you would still get that one thing you wanted to record without any background noise. Like let's say you go to the busy streets of New York City and you have a drummer playing outside in the busy streets. Just cars zooming past everywhere, people talking on the phone, footsteps everywhere, and you can barely hear your drummer. With this noise isolation microphone, you just sit there. The microphone would have a dial in it, where you just turn the dial while you're recording. So you'd catch the drummer perfectly without any background noise. Just isolating the drummer. So let's say you have your drummer and your guitars playing at the same time. You could record both of them with the same mic, but just edit out the audio with the software that this mic comes with, what I'm thinking of. So that way, you can record both with just one mic. So this is basically my concept of isolating noise microphone, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.
The Melodies mini creation station is basically a device that records melodies and finds the notes, keys, or chords, which then can be applied to many different instruments. Right now it's only in concept, but when brought into existence, this product will definitely change the industry as we know it. This will allow an artist to record and create their thoughts on the go. That way they do not lose that $1 million sound. This will actually take the drums, horns, and any other sound that you hear in your head. They can finally be manifested. Imagine making a beat exactly how you heard it in your mind without compromise and actually sampling someone else's music. You'll actually be able to convey your creativity to the fullest musically. With this technology, you'll be able to connect the device through USB to any program that reads waveforms. By recognizing the differences and vibrations of sound, the digital recorder measures the waveforms thousands of times each second and assigns a numeric value or digit to each of the measurements. These digits are then translated into a stream of electronic pulses, a binary code that are placed in a storage medium for later retranslation back into analog form and playback. This product will also serve as a learning tool. For example, if you record a sound, it will tell you in which note it was played in. Therefore, those who do not know how to play or read, this will show them the keys. This device will also have voice command features for the visually impaired. While this project is still in early development, the impact that it will have on the world will change how music is created. Although there is no set date for the release of the Melodies, but a device like this has been long awaited. The mobility and portability of the Melodies make it practical for those of us who are always on the run and can use a pocket-sized masterpiece. This will give you the ability to create anywhere literally. The next big thing, the Melodies.
The Next Big Thing by Janine Brooks, member of Group Alpha. The next big thing in creative writing will be brand new cutting-edge software. This new software will assist writers by critiquing their work. It will help the writer to determine the strong points and weak points in their script. And what will this new software be called? The Critic, of course. Or the Critic, with a K if it's created by the Kardashians. The Critic will utilize formulas that take into consideration genre, intended audience, advertisers, and even reviews of similar works from popular critics. Writers will even get to create their own formulas. For example, a writer can obtain a critique based solely on genre or whatever other option they choose by simply changing the critic's settings. Another example would be if a TV writer wants to pitch to a particular network, they can then include that specific network in their formula so that the critic can help determine if their script would be a good fit. Thank you for watching.
Hi everyone, I'm Cliff Baumgartner, and this is my podcast about the next big thing. Though I am at Full Sail to study creative writing, I decided to focus my podcast on another passion of mine, filmmaking. So today I'm going to be talking about digital cinematography. Now, that is shooting films digitally, recording them on a digital medium, much like I'm doing now, instead of on actual film. The concept of digital cinematography as we know it today was first introduced by Sony in the late 90s with their HD Cam line of digital cameras. Since then, digital cameras have been used to shoot everything from Star Wars to Slumdog Millionaire, the last of which being the very first fully digital film to win the Academy Award for Best Picture. Nowadays, digital cinema cameras are becoming the norm in television and in Hollywood. Hearing that, it may seem like digital cinematography isn't the next big thing, but the current big thing. Well, not quite. Even though such technology is very common on major motion pictures, digital camera systems such as the popular Red Epic are still very expensive and out of the price range of most independent filmmakers such as myself. With that in mind, I believe the next big thing will be a digital camera system within a consumer price range, which I'm capping around $5,000, and will allow filmmakers on a low budget to shoot film resolution images. Currently, the closest thing we have to that is the Blackmagic Cinema Design camera, which at a price of just $3,000 shoots at a 2.5K film resolution. However, even this isn't really a solution to the problem, as the Blackmagic Cinema camera, while great, requires thousands of dollars worth of support gear and other equipment to make it truly functional as a cinema camera. I really believe it won't be too long before we see a consumer-priced film resolution camera, and that it will take the filmmaking world by storm. The only question is, which camera company will do it first? Thanks for watching.